Hello everyone and welcome back to the lab session of the short-term course in computational chemistry. Hope you all have downloaded and installed Avogadro on your system. Now in the next couple of sessions, we will demonstrate the utility of the tools available in Avogadro. The fundamental tools are draw tool, through which you can edit and draw molecule. Then using navigation tool, you can get a proper view of the molecule by translation or by rotation, or you can zoom in and zoom out. Through bond-centric manipulation tool, you can manipulate bond angle or dihedral angle around a particular bond. Then manipulation tool can be used to adjust the position of a particular atom or residue within a molecule. Through selection tool, you can select a particular atom or a group of atoms or residue or the complete molecule. Then you have a very important feature which will be useful during the presentation. If you want a continuous rotation of the molecule, then you can use this auto rotation tool option. Then Avogadro has molecular mechanics based auto optimization tool through which you can clean up the molecule. Using measuring tool, you can measure the bond length, bond angle, and dihedral angle involving 4 atoms. And finally, using align tools, you can align the molecule along a particular axis. Now, whenever you open Avogadro, you'll find this on your screen. This black display panel is the display unit. On the top, you have the toolbar. The already selected one is the draw tool. Using this draw tool, you can edit an existing chemical file, or you can draw a fresh molecule in this build panel. So let's first edit an existing chemical file. So for that, I'll go to the file menu, select this option, open, go to your desired folder. And this particular folder, I can find a file named water.cml. Now, whenever you draw a molecule in Avogadro and you save that, it will save in the extension name .cml. But Avogadro supports large number of different chemical files. For example, .xyz file, .pdb file. So now let's open this water.cml file. Select this, open. Now, water molecule is displayed in this display panel. Now, if I want to modify this particular molecule, I want to convert water into H2O2, then I have to replace this hydrogen with OH. So for that, on the left-hand side, you can see that there is a drop-down menu, element drop-down menu. The frequently used elements are already listed there. But if you find an element which is not there, then you can look for this other. If you click on this other, a periodic table will pop up, just like this. You can select a desired element. But in this case, I require oxygen. It's already there. So let's select this oxygen. Other thing is that you find that there is a box named adjust hydrogens. If you check this, then the remaining valency of a particular atom will be filled by hydrogen. So if I click on this hydrogen, it will get replaced by oxygen. Since oxygen has valency 2, so the remaining valency will be filled by hydrogen. So click on this, you saw that hydrogen got replaced by OH. Now go to this extension menu. There's an option called optimize geometry. So if I click on this, based on molecular mechanics, the geometry will get cleaned up. You saw that this oxygen-oxygen bond got elongated. Now, let's see the utility of the second tool, which is navigation tool. If I select this, using this, I can rotate, translate, or zoom in and zoom out this particular molecule. Using the scroll wheel, if I rotate the scroll wheel, I can zoom in and zoom out. By holding down the left button, I can rotate this molecule. I'll repeat again. By holding down the left button, I can rotate the molecule around a bond, or I can rotate the molecule around a particular atom. If on the left hand side you see that there is a display visual cues, so already in the check mode, if that's in the check mode, you'll find those yellow arrows which shows the navigation from top to bottom or from anti-clockwise direction or clockwise direction around a particular atom or around a particular bond. Third, if you hold down the right button, click it, and holding down the right button will translate the molecule. Fine. But if you have a mouse with lesser number of buttons, then you can use the modifier keys in your keyboard with the help of shift key on your keyboard and the left button of the mouse, you can zoom in and zoom out. I'll repeat again. Shift key plus the left button or right button of the mouse, you can zoom in and zoom out. You have to hold down the left button of the mouse and move the cursor. Then, with the help of control key and the button of the mouse, holding it down and moving the cursor will translate the molecule. And simply pressing any key on your mouse and holding it down, you can rotate the molecule. So three things you can do. You can zoom in and zoom out. I'll repeat again, with the help of shift key and the shift key and the button of the mouse, you can zoom in and zoom out. With the help of control key and the button of the mouse, you can translate the molecule, or simply using the button of the mouse and holding it down, you can rotate the molecule. You saw the basic utility of the first two tools, that is draw tool and the navigation tool. We'll do the rest in the next session.